Hello everyone, in this video I am going to solve all types of examples using vectors. So in that first comes magnitude formula for two-dimension plane. So what is the formula for magnitude? This is the symbol for magnitude. Magnitude of a vector is square root of x square plus y square only for two-dimension plane. If magnitude of b is given, then also formula remains the same, that is square root of x square plus y square. Here is the example how they are going to give using magnitude formula. See the question number 1. If a vector is equals to 2i plus 3j, then find magnitude of which vector? A vector. So if you want to find the magnitude of A, remember this formula, square root of x square plus y square. So for that, first in the solution, write A vector value. A vector is equals to 2i plus 3j. So now here I coefficient value, that is 2, consider as x, and j coefficient value, that is 3, consider as y. So x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 3. So next write the formula. So what is the formula for magnitude? Magnitude of A is equals to square root of x square plus y square. So next, which is equals to square root, keep it as it is, substitute x value. What is x? 2. So write 2 square plus y value is 3. It becomes 3 square, which is equals to, next square root, keep it as it is, directly use the calculator. So first in bracket 2 square plus again in bracket 3 square, so which is equals to, it is 13. Therefore magnitude of A value is square root of 13. Next question, if A vector is equals to 2i minus 4j, then find magnitude of A vector. So in this example, in symbolically they had not given, so directly they have mentioned magnitude of A vector. Sometimes like this they will give, otherwise sometimes symbolically more magnitude of A vector they will give, both are same. So for that, first step, consider A vector, that is A vector is equals to 2i minus 4j. Then write x value, that is I coefficient including the sign, plus 2. Next, y is equals to j coefficient including the sign, that is minus 4. So after that, magnitude formula you write square root of x square plus y square. So which is equals to square root of, substitute x value 2 square plus substitute y value in bracket minus 4 square. So which is equals to, again square root, keep it as it is, directly use the calculator. So in bracket 2 square plus again in bracket minus 4 square. So answer is 20. Therefore magnitude of A vector answer is 20. Next, if A in bracket 3 comma 4, then find magnitude of A. So one point is given, that is 3 comma 4. First write A vector value, that is a position vector. How to write 3 comma 4? 3i plus 4j, both are positive, so write 3i plus 4j. Therefore x value becomes I coefficient 3 and y value becomes j coefficient 4. So after that, apply the formula, magnitude of A is equals to square root of x square plus y square. So which is equals to square root, keep it as it is, substitute x value 3 square plus substitute y value 4 square. So which is equals to, again square root, keep it as it is. Again 3 square plus 4 square is 25, root 25. So this is also final answer, otherwise this is the perfect square. uh, we know square root of 25 is nothing but 5, therefore final answer is 5. So this is the magnitude of a vector. Next, magnitude formula for 3-dimension plane. For 3-dimension plane, a magnitude formula becomes the square root of x square plus y square plus z square. If magnitude of b is there, then also formula remains the same, that is square root of x square plus y square plus z square. So using this 3-dimension plane, how they will ask the question? See, if a vector is equals to 2i minus j plus 4k, then find magnitude of a vector. So in the solution, a vector value, right, that is 2i. So remember, if they give only I, write it as a 1i. If they give only j, write it as a 1 times of j, 1 times of j. If they give k, so write it as a 1k. So 2i minus j is there, so write it as a 1j plus 4k, keep it as it is, 4k. So write x value, I coefficient 2, write y value, j coefficient including the sign, that is -1, z is equals to k coefficient is 4, that is the z value. After writing x, y, z, write the formula magnitude of a is equals to square root of x square plus y square plus z square. So which is equals to square root, keep it as it is, substitute x is 2, so it is 2 square plus y is -1, -1 square plus z is 4, so it is 4 square. So which is equals to, again square root, keep it as it is, use the calculator. So 2 square plus, again in bracket, -1 square plus, again in bracket 4 square, which is equals to 21. So final answer is square root of 21. Next, if a vector is equals to I plus 4j minus k, then find magnitude of a vector. So solution, write a vector value which is equals to I is given, so write it as a 1i plus 4j. Next, minus k can be written as 1k. So write x value, I coefficient 1, y value, j coefficient 4, z value, k coefficient -1. Then write the magnitude formula. So magnitude of a is equals to, formula is square root of x square plus y square plus z square. So which is equals to square root of x is 1, so 1 square plus 4, y is 4, 4 square plus z is -1, so -1 square. So which is equals to, again square root, keep it as it is, use the calculator. First 1 square plus 4 square plus -1 square, in bracket -1 square, so which is equals to 18. So final answer is root 18. Next comes position vector formula. So if AB vector is given, formula is OB minus of OA. If BC vector is given, so that time OC minus OB vector, and AC vector if it is given, so that time formula becomes OC minus of OA vector. And AB vector magnitude, again same for 2 dimension, square root of x square plus y square, for 3 dimension square root of x square plus y square plus z square. For all AB vector, magnitude of AB vector, magnitude of BC vector, and magnitude of AC vector. Again, formula remains the same. For 2-dimension, square root of x square plus y square. For 3-dimension plane, formula is square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Only AB vector formula becomes OB minus OA, BC vector formula becomes OC minus OB, and AC vector formula becomes OC minus OA vector. So using this, how they will ask the question? See examples. First one, if A in bracket 2 comma 3 and B in bracket 4 comma 5, then find AB vector and magnitude of AB vector. See, if you want to find out AB vector, you need OB vector value as well as what? OA vector value. Therefore, what to write? So first write the position vector. So in the solution, A point is 2 comma 3. So it implies that write the position vector, that is OA vector is equals to 2 can be written as 2i, 3 can be written as plus 3j. Why both are positive? Because plus 2 and plus 3 is given, so position vector becomes 2i plus 3j. Next, B in bracket 4 comma 5. So it implies that OB vector value becomes 4 can be written as 4i plus 5 can be written as what? 5j. After writing OA vector and OB vector, then write AB vector formula. So what is that AB vector formula? OB vector minus of OA vector. So which is equals to, in bracket substitute OB value 4i plus 5j minus OA vector value 2i plus 3j. After that, open the bracket. So 4i plus 5j. Next, minus into plus is minus 2i, minus into plus is minus 3j. After opening the bracket, next what we need to do, go with I term, next j with j term. So 4 plus 4 minus 2. We know 4 minus 2 is 2. So it is 2i. Next, plus 5j minus 3j. 5 minus 3 is nothing but 2. Therefore, write plus 2 times of j. So this is which vector? AB vector. After writing AB vector, we need magnitude, correct? We need magnitude. Therefore, write x value. Therefore, x is equals to I coefficient is 2 and y value j coefficient is also 2. Therefore, magnitude of AB vector is equals to square root of, it is 2-dimension, therefore it is x square plus y square. So which is equals to square root of x is 2, so 2 square plus y is also 2, so it is 2 square. So square root of 2 square plus 2 square, square root you keep it as it is, again 2 square plus in bracket 2 square, so it is 8. Final answer is root 8. Next, if OA vector is equals to 2i minus 5j and OB vector is equals to 4i plus 2j, then find AB vector. So in this example, only we need to find out AB vector directly. Two position vectors are given. Therefore, in the solution, directly consider OA vector as it is, you write 2i minus 5j, then write OB vector value 4i plus 2j, write AB vector. So AB vector is equals to, what is the formula for AB? OB vector minus OA vector. So substitute OB vector value 4i plus 2j minus OA vector value 2i minus 5j. Open the bracket. 4i plus 2j, keep it as it is. Minus into plus is minus 2i, minus into minus is plus 5j. So I with I term, 4i minus 2i. So we know 4 minus 2 is 2. So it is 2i. Next j with j term, 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. So it is plus 7 times of j. So this is the value of AB vector. Next, if A is equals to 3 minus 4 to B is equals to minus 6 8 4, then find the position vectors of A and B. Also find AB vector and magnitude of AB vector. So in the solution, first write A value, that is 3 comma minus 4 comma 2. Next write B value minus 6 8 4. Using A and B, write the position vector. How to write position vector of A? That is OA vector is equals to 3 can be written as 3i, minus 4 can be written as minus 4j, and plus 2 can be written as plus 2k, and B minus 6i plus 8j plus 4k. So after writing position vector, next find out AB vector value. So what is AB vector formula? OB vector minus OA vector. Substitute OB vector value. What is that OB vector? Minus 6i plus 8j plus 4k minus OA vector value 3i minus 4j plus 2k. So because of middle negative sign, always keep OA vector value and OB vector value inside the bracket only. After that, open the bracket. So minus 6i plus 8j plus 4k, minus into plus is minus 3i, minus into minus is plus 4j, minus into plus is minus 2k. So now go with I with I term. Minus 6 minus 3. We know minus 6 minus 3 is minus 9. So it is minus 9i. Now j with j term. 8 plus 4 is 12. So 12j. Next k with k term. 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is plus 2k. So this is the value of AB vector. After finding AB vector, next we need the magnitude, correct? Magnitude. Therefore, write x value becomes minus 9, y value becomes 12, and z value becomes 2. Therefore, magnitude of AB vector is equals to, formula is square root of x square plus y square plus z square. So which is equals to, keep that square root as it is, substitute x value minus 9 square plus y value 12 square plus z value 2 square. So which is equals to, again keep that square root as it is, directly use the calculator. First in bracket minus 9 square plus next bracket 12 square plus again in bracket 2 square. So final answer is 229. So 229. So this is the final answer. Next formula is unit vector in the direction of A vector. So that time formula becomes A vector divided by magnitude of A vector. So this is the formula for unit vector in the direction of A vector. Using this formula, how they will ask the question? See, find unit vector in the direction of A vector if A vector is equals to 2i minus 4j plus k. So in the solution, first write a vector value. What is that a vector value? 2i minus 4j. Next plus k can be written as 1k. After that write x value I coefficient 2, write y value j coefficient minus 4. Next z value is 1. Next find out the magnitude. Therefore magnitude of a is equals to, formula is square root of x square plus y square plus z square. So which is equals to square root, keep it as it is, x is 2, so 2 square plus y is minus 4, minus 4 square plus z is 1, so 1 square. So which is equals to square root, keep it as it is, again directly use the calculator. So 2 square in bracket 2 square plus again in bracket minus 4 square plus again in bracket 1 square. So final answer is 21. So square root of 21. After finding magnitude of a, next write the formula. Therefore unit vector in the direction of a vector, in the direction of a vector is equals to, what is the formula? A vector divided by magnitude of a vector. So which is equals to, you can see numerator a vector, correct, numerator a vector value is 2i minus 4j plus 1k, right? 2i minus 4j plus 1k divided by denominator magnitude of a, so magnitude of a is square root of 21. So this is the final answer. Next comes equilateral triangle. In this example we have to show given triangle is equilateral. If you want to show it is equilateral, we have to show this result, all three sides are equal. So see the question how they ask, if the vertices of a triangle have position vectors 4i plus 5j plus 6k, comma 5i plus 6j plus 4k and 6i plus 4j plus 5k, then prove that a triangle is equilateral. So here already three position vectors are given. So in the solution, first consider all three position vector as a OA vector value, OB vector and OC vector. So we need to show this triangle is equilateral, all three sides, that is AB should be equals to BC should be equals to AC or CA, then only we can say this given triangle is equilateral. So for that we need first AB vector value. So we know AB vector formula is OB vector minus OA vector. So which is equals to OB vector 5i plus 6j plus 4k minus OA vector value 4i plus 5j plus 6k, open the bracket, which is equals to 5i plus 6j plus 4k, minus into plus is minus 4i, minus into plus is minus 5j, minus into plus is minus 6k. Now I with I term. So 5 minus 4 is 1i. Next j with j term. 6 minus 5 is plus 1 times of j. Next k with k term. 4 minus 6. So we know 4 minus 6 is minus 2. So it is minus 2 times of k. This is the value of AB vector. So after finding the AB, we need the distance also, that is the magnitude. Therefore, find out the magnitude. Magnitude of AB vector is equals to, formula is square root of x square plus y square plus z square, which is equals to square root, you keep it as it is. We know x means I coefficient value, that is 1. so it becomes 1 square plus y means j coefficient, again 1 square plus k means z means k coefficient minus 2 square, so which is equals to square root, you keep it as it is. So again use the calculator. So in bracket 1 square plus again in bracket 1 square plus again in bracket minus 2 square, so answer is 6, so root 6. So this is the magnitude of AB vector. Next, after that AB, next BC we need, correct? Therefore BC vector is equals to, what is the formula for BC? OC vector minus OB vector, which is equals to in bracket OC value 6i plus 4j plus 5k, 6i plus 4j plus 5k, next minus OB vector 5i plus 6j plus 4k, 5i plus 6j plus 4k, open the bracket, so which is equals to 6i plus 4j plus 5k, minus into plus is minus 5i, minus into plus is minus 6j, minus into plus is minus 4k, which is equals to I with I term 6 minus 5 1 times of I, j with j term 4 minus 6 minus 2j, next k 5 minus 6 is minus 1 times of k. So this is the value of BC vector. After that find out the magnitude, that is the BC distance. So again formula remains the same, square root of x square plus y square plus z square, which is equals to square root of x means I coefficient 1 square plus minus 2 square plus minus 1 square, minus 1 square, which is equals to again square root of, use the calculator, so 1 square plus minus 2 square plus minus 1 square. Wait. So it is 1 square plus minus in bracket minus 2 square plus again in bracket minus 1 square. So answer is 6. So root 6. We got BC distance root 6. After AB, BC, next is AC. Therefore AC vector is equals to, how to write AC? OC minus OA vector. Suppose instead of taking AC, suppose if you take CA vector, so that time write the formula OA vector minus OC vector, both are same, which is equals to first OC. What is that OC? 6i plus 4j plus 5k, 6i plus 4j plus 5k minus OA vector 4i plus 5j plus 6k, 4i plus 5j plus 6k, open the bracket, so 6i plus 4j plus 5k, minus into plus is minus 4i, minus into plus is minus 5j, minus into plus is minus 6k. Now add I with I term, which is equals to 6 minus 4, 2i, 4 minus 5 minus 1j, 5 minus 6 minus 1k. Now after finding AC vector, find out the magnitude. Magnitude of AC vector is equals to again square root of x square plus y square plus z square, which is equals to again square root of x is I coefficient 2 square plus y is j coefficient minus 1 square plus z is k coefficient is minus 1 square. So which is equals to again square root of first 2 square plus minus 1 square plus minus 1 square. So which is equals to 6. Therefore finally what we got, magnitude of AB is equals to magnitude of BC is equals to magnitude of AC. All the three values we are getting how much, root 6. That means the given triangle is equilateral. Therefore triangle is equilateral. All three sides are equal. Next, right angle triangle. So if you want to show right angle triangle, given triangle is right angle triangle, we need to satisfy which theorem, Pythagoras theorem. After adding these two sides we need to get the third side, that is nothing but Pythagoras theorem. So see the question how they will ask. Show that the points whose position vectors are 3i minus 4j minus 4k, comma 2i minus j plus k and I minus 3j minus 5k form right angle triangle. So first consider first position vector as OA vector, second position vector as OB, third as OC vector. First find out AB. We know formula, AB can be given by OB minus OA. Substitute OB vector minus, next substitute OA vector. Open the bracket. So 2i minus 1j plus 1k, minus into plus is minus 3i, minus into minus is plus 4j, minus into minus is plus 4k. Add I with I term, 2 minus 3 minus 1i, j with j term minus 1 plus 4 is plus 3 times of j, k with k term 1 plus 4 is 5 times of k. After finding AB, then find out the magnitude. Formula, square root of x square plus y square plus z square. X is minus 1 square plus y is 3 square plus z is 5 square. Use the calculator. How much it will show you? 35. So final answer is square root of 35. After that, find out BC vector. Formula, OC minus OB vector. Substitute OC vector value minus OB vector value. Open the bracket. 1i minus 3j minus 5k, minus into plus is minus 2i, minus into minus is plus 1j, minus into plus is minus 1k. I with I term, 1 minus 2 is minus 1i, minus 3 plus 1 minus 2j, minus 5 minus 1 is minus 6 times of k. So this is BC vector. Next, find out the magnitude, that is the distance square root of x square plus y square plus z square. X is minus 1, so minus 1 square. Y is minus 2, so minus 2 square. Z is minus 6, so it is minus 6 square. Now use the calculator. Square root you keep it as it is. If you substitute in the calculator, how much it will show you? 41. Therefore magnitude of BC value is root 41. Next, find out AC vector. Formula, OC minus OA vector. Substitute OC vector value minus OA vector value. Open the bracket. Minus into plus is minus, minus into minus is plus, minus into minus is plus. So I with I term, 1 minus 3 is minus 2i, j with j term minus 3 plus 4 is plus 1j, k with k term minus 3 plus 4 is minus 3 plus 4 is plus 1k. Therefore magnitude of AC vector, square root of x square plus y square plus z square, sorry, minus 5k plus 4k, minus 5 plus 4 is minus 1, it is minus 1. Therefore minus 2 square plus 1 square plus minus 1 square. Use the calculator. How much it will show you? root 6. See, after finding AB, see, AB vector value, we got root 35. Okay, next BC vector value root 41, and AC vector value we got root 6. Next, what we need to do, draw here right angle triangle. So we know if we add 35 plus 6, then only we will get root 41. Therefore this distance I am going to take it as root 41. So which distance it is? B and C. If it is B, C, then this point becomes A. Therefore AB, what is that AB? Right, root 35. AC becomes root 6. Therefore Pythagoras theorem tells AB square plus AC square is equals to BC square. Substitute AB. AB is root 35 square plus AC root 6 square is equals to BC root 41 square. Square root power get cancelled, so 35 plus cancel 6 is equals to cancel these two 41. Therefore 35 plus 6 is how much? 41 is equals to 41. Therefore triangle is right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. So this is the answer. Next, isosceles triangle. Here what we need to show, any two sides are equal. See the question how they will ask. Show the points whose position vectors are 2i plus 3j plus 5k, 3i plus 5j plus 2k, and 5i plus j plus 4k form isosceles triangle. First consider first position vector as OA, second position vector as OB, third position vector as OC. First find out AB. AB formula is OB minus OA. Substitute OB vector value minus OA vector value. Open the bracket. Minus into plus is minus. Minus into plus is minus. Minus into plus is minus. Add I with I term. 3 minus 2 is 1i. J with j term. 5 minus 3 is plus 2j. K with k term. 2 minus 5 is minus 3k. After finding AB vector, find out the magnitude. Formula square root of x square plus y square plus z square. X is 1 square plus y is 2 square plus z is minus 3 square. Use the calculator. How much it will show you? Root 14. Next, BC vector. So BC vector formula is OB minus OB vector. Substitute OB vector value minus OB vector value. This is OC, this is OB. Open the bracket. Minus into plus is minus, minus into plus is minus, minus into plus is minus. I with I term. 5 minus 3 is 2i. J with j term. 1 minus 5 is minus 4j. K with k term. 4 minus 2 is plus 2k. Next, find out the magnitude. Square root of x square plus y square plus z square. X is I coefficient 2 square plus y is j coefficient minus 4 square. Z is k coefficient 2 square. Again use the calculator. So what is the answer here? Magnitude of BC square root of 24. Next, AC vector. So AC vector formula is OC minus OA vector. Substitute OC vector value minus OA vector value. Open the bracket. Minus into plus is minus, minus into plus is minus, minus into plus is minus. Add I with I term. 5 minus 2 is 3i. J with j term. 1 minus 3 is minus 2j. K with k term. 4 minus 5 is minus 1k. After finding AC vector, next find out magnitude of AC vector, again square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Substitute x value 3 square, y value minus 2 square, z value minus 1 square. Again use the calculator. Answer, it will show you root 14. So finally what we are observing here, magnitude of AP and magnitude of AC, we are getting root 14. So root 14, and here also root 14. So it means that two sides are equal. Therefore the given triangle is which type of triangle? Isosceles triangle. Next type comes addition and subtraction of vectors examples. So see how they will ask the question. A vector is given, B vector value is given, and then find magnitude of, this is the symbol for magnitude, magnitude of 2A vector plus 3B vector. Remember, directly we cannot find out magnitude of 2A vector plus 3B vector because we don't know 2A vector plus 3B vector value. That's why in the solution, first find out which value, 2A vector plus 3B vector. So write 2A vector plus 3B vector is equals to, first 2 is there, so write 2. Next A vector, what is A vector? 1I minus 2j plus 3 into B vector. What is B vector? 3I plus j can be written as 1j. Multiply. So 2 into 1, 2I. 2 into minus 2, minus 4j. Plus into plus is plus, 3 into 3, 9I, plus into plus plus 3 into 1 is 3j. So which is equals to I with the I term, 2 plus 9, 11I. Next j with j term, 4 minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1j. So this is the value of 2a vector, 2a vector plus 3b vector. After getting 2a vector plus 3b vector, we need the magnitude. Therefore magnitude of 2a vector plus 3b vector is equals to, formula is square root of x square plus y square. So which is equals to square root of, substitute x is I coefficient 11, so it is 11 square plus y is j coefficient, that is minus 1 square. So which is equals to square root, you keep it as it is. So use the calculator. 11 square in bracket 11 square plus again in bracket minus 1 square. So answer is 122. Therefore magnitude of 2a plus 3b vector, answer is 122. Next, a vector is given, b vector value is given, then find the magnitude of 3a vector minus 2b vector. So before finding the magnitude, first find out 3a vector minus 2b vector value. So in the solution, so first find 3a vector minus 2b vector. So which is equals to, first 3, write it as it is. Next a vector, 1i plus 2j minus 1k minus b, next after that minus 2 is there, so write 2. Next b vector is 3i minus 5j plus 2k. Multiply 3 into 1, 3i, 3 into 2, 6j, 3 into minus 1, minus 3k. Take that minus sign inside the bracket. Minus into plus is minus, 2 into 3, 6i, minus into minus is plus, 2 into 5, 10j, minus into plus is minus, 2 into 2, 4k. After that go with I with I term, 3 minus 6 minus 3i, j with j term, 6 plus 10, 16 times of j, k with k term, minus 3 minus 4 minus 7k. So this is the value of 3a vector minus 2b vector. After that, find out the magnitude. Therefore, magnitude of 3a vector minus 2b vector is equals to, formula is square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Now substitute, which is equals to square root of xi coefficient minus 3 square plus j coefficient 16 square plus k coefficient minus 7 square, which is equals to, again square root, keep it as it is, so use the calculator. First is minus 3 square, sorry, minus 3 square plus 16 square plus minus 7 square, minus 7 square. So answer is 314. Therefore final answer is 314. Next, a vector is equals to I plus 2j plus k, b vector is equals to 3i plus j plus 2k. Then find magnitude of a vector minus b vector. So first find a vector minus b vector value. A vector minus b vector, so which is equals to, in bracket, a vector is 1i plus 2j plus 1k minus b vector is 3i plus 1j plus 2k. Open the bracket, 1i plus 2j plus 1k, minus into plus is minus 3i, minus into plus is minus 1j, minus into plus is minus 2k. Item 1 minus 3 minus 2i, j my plus 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 is plus 1j, k 1 minus 2 is minus 1k. So this is the value of a vector minus b vector. Therefore magnitude of a vector minus b vector is equals to, formula is square root of x square plus y square plus z square. So which is equals to square root of x is I coefficient minus 2 square plus y is j coefficient 1 square plus k z is k coefficient minus 1 square. So which is equals to square root, keep it as it is, so use the calculator. So minus 2 square plus 1 square plus minus 1 square, wait, in bracket, minus 1 square. So final answer is 6. So root 6. Next, if a vector is equals to 2i plus 2 minus 2j plus 4k, b vector is equals to 3i plus j plus k, then find magnitude of a vector plus b vector. So in the solution, first find a vector plus b vector value, which is equals to a vector 2i minus 2j plus 4k plus b vector 3i plus j can be written as 1j plus k can be written as 1k. Open the bracket. So 2i minus 2j plus 4k plus into plus is plus 3i plus into plus is plus 1j plus 1k. Now I with item 2 plus 3, 5i minus 2 plus 1 minus 1j, 4 plus 1 plus 5k. So this is a vector plus b vector value. Now magnitude, therefore magnitude of a vector plus b vector is equals to square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Now substitute, which is equals to square root of x is 5 square plus y is minus 1 square plus z is 5 square. So which is equals to square root of 5 square plus minus 1 square in bracket square plus again 5 square. So answer is 51. So final answer is square root of 51. Next, dot product. The dot product formula is a vector dot b vector is equals to a1 into b1 plus a2 into b2 plus a3 into b3. Using this formula, how they will ask the question? See, example number 1. If a vector is equals to 2i minus 2j plus 4k and b vector is equals to 3i plus j plus 4k, then find a vector dot b vector. So that time in the solution, so what we need to do is a vector is equals to, right, 2i minus 2j plus 4k. So here consider a1 I coefficient, that is 2. Next write a2 j coefficient including the negative sign, that is minus 2, and a3 k coefficient is 4. Next b vector is equals to 3i plus j can be written as 1j plus 4k. So right here b1 value I coefficient is 3, b2 value j coefficient is 1, and b3 value k coefficient is 4. After that write the formula of a vector dot b vector. A vector dot b vector is equals to a1 into b1 plus a2 into b2 plus a3 into b3. Now substitute a1 value 2 into b1 value 3 plus a2 value minus 2 into b2 value 1 plus a3 4 into b3 is 4. So which is equals to, now directly use the calculator. So in bracket 2 into 3 plus minus 2 into 1 in bracket minus 2 into 1 plus again in bracket 4 into 4 in bracket 4 into again 4. So which is equals to, what is the answer? 20. So right, a vector dot b vector value is 20. Next question, if a vector is equals to I plus 2j plus k and b vector is equals to 3i minus j plus 4k, then find a vector dot b vector. So first a vector is equals to 1i plus 2j plus 1k, right? A1 is 1, a2 is 2, a3 is 1. In b vector, b1 is 3, b2 is minus 1, b3 is 4, right? A vector dot b vector formula a1 b1 plus a2 b2 plus a3 b3. Now substitute a1 1 into b1 is 3 plus a2 2 into minus 1 plus 1 into 4 1 into 4. So which is equals to, now directly use the calculator. Therefore in bracket 1 into 3 plus again in bracket 2 into minus 1 complete the bracket plus 1 into 4. So again in bracket 1 into 4. So which is equals to, so what is the final answer? 5. Therefore a vector dot b vector final answer is 5. Next, if two vectors are perpendicular or orthogonal, then the condition is a vector dot b vector is equals to 0. So remember this condition. So important type, using this condition there are two types of examples. both are important. So in that first type is show that the vectors 2i plus 3j minus 4k and 3i plus 6j plus 6k are perpendicular. That means here in this question a vector is given and b vector is given. We need to show these two vectors are perpendicular. How to show these two vectors are perpendicular? First step, using these two vectors, we need to find out the dot product. What is that dot product? A vector dot B vector. After finding dot product, if that final answer goes to 0, then only we can say A vector and B vector are perpendicular. So in the solution, so first consider A vector. So A vector is equals to 2i plus 3j minus 4k. So write A1 value, that is 2i coefficient, A2 value j coefficient is 3, and A3 value including the negative sign minus 4. Next write B vector. So what is that B vector? 3i plus 6j plus 6k. So write B1 value 3, B2 value 6, and B3 value is 6. So after this, next find out A vector dot B vector. Therefore we know dot product formula. A vector dot B vector formula is A1 into B1 plus A2 into B2 plus A3 into B3. Substitute, which is equals to A1 is 2, B1 is 3 plus A2 is 3 into B2 is 6 plus A3 is minus 4 and B3 is how much? 6. So which is equals to, now directly use the calculator. Therefore see, first 2 into 3 in bracket 2 into 3 plus 3 into 6 in bracket 3 into 6 plus again in bracket minus 4 into 6 minus 4 into 6. So is equals to, see, final answer what I am getting? 0. So 0. Therefore which condition I am getting? A vector dot B vector final answer I am getting 0. It means the given these two vectors, that is A vector and B vector, are what? Perpendicular. So right, A vector and B vector are perpendicular. So this is the type 1. So in the type 1, consider first vector as A, second vector as B. After that, find out A vector dot B vector. If this A vector dot B vector final answer, if it goes to 0, that means given these two vectors are perpendicular, because vector perpendicular condition is A vector dot B vector is equals to 0. So next, type 2. So in the type 2, how they will ask the question? Here it is. If A vector is equals to lambda I plus 5j minus 6k and B vector is equals to 7i plus 2j plus 4k are orthogonal, then find lambda. So this is the lambda value, that is the unknown. This unknown value we need to find. So, and also remember this orthogonal. Orthogonal is nothing but perpendicular. Already in the question they had given A vector and B vector are orthogonal. Therefore, first in the solution write A vector lambda I plus 5j minus 6k. So write A1 is lambda, A2 is 5 and A3 value is minus 6. Next, B vector is equals to 7i plus 2j plus 4k. So write B1 is 7, B2 is 2, and B3 K coefficient is 4. Next, write the condition. What they are telling, A vector and B vector are orthogonal. So write, since A vector and B vector are orthogonal, orthogonal, then we know this condition. What is that condition? A vector dot B vector is always equals to 0. So this is the condition. Next, this A vector dot B vector formula we know. So what is that formula? A1 B1 plus A2 B2 plus A3 B3 is equals to 0. After that, substitute the values. A1 A1 is lambda, so lambda into B1 is 7 plus A2 is 5 into B2 is 2 plus A3 is minus 6 into B3 is 4, which is equals to 0. Simplify. Now we need lambda value. Therefore lambda into 7 is 7 lambda plus 5 into 2 is 10. Next, plus into minus is minus, 6 into 4 24 is equals to 0. We need this lambda value. Therefore this 7 lambda, keep it as it is. Next, 10 minus 24, 10 minus 24 is minus 14. So right, minus 14 is equals to 0. So next, we need again lambda value. Therefore keep this 7 lambda as it is equals to, at this time shift minus 14 to right hand side. So already right hand side 0 is there, keep it as it is. Minus 14, if I shift, it becomes plus 14. Therefore 7 lambda is equals to 0 plus 14 is what? 14. But we need only lambda value. Lambda is equals to 14. Because of this multiplication sign, this 7 comes in the denominator divided by 7. So which is equals to, if I divide 14 divided by 7, 14 divided by 7, so what is the answer I am getting? 2. Therefore what is the lambda value? 2 is the lambda value. This is how we need to solve the second type. So next comes projection formula. What is that formula? Projection of A vector on B vector is A vector dot B vector divided by magnitude of B vector, and projection of B vector on A vector is A vector dot B vector divided by magnitude of A vector. So these two are the projection formula. Now using this formula, how they will ask the question and how to find. Let's see. Example number 1. Find projection of B vector on A vector, where A vector is equals to 2i minus j plus k and B vector is equals to I plus 2j plus k. So in this question we need to find a projection of B vector on A vector. So if you want to find out projection of B on A, so what we need to find? A vector dot B vector value we need, as well as what? Magnitude of A. Therefore in the solution, first consider A vector. So what is that A vector? A vector is equals to 2i minus j can be written as minus 1j plus k can be written as what? 1k. So A1 value is 2, A2 value is minus 1, A3 value is 1. Similarly, B vector is equals to, B vector is 2i, sorry, I plus 2j, 1i plus 2j plus 1k. So write B1 value 1, B2 value 2 and b3 value is 1. So first find a vector dot b vector. Therefore a vector dot b vector is equals to formula a1 b1 plus a2 into b2 plus a3 into b3. Substitute a1 2 into 1 plus minus 1 into 2 plus 1 into 1. So which is equals to, now directly use the calculator, 2 into 1 plus minus 1 into minus 1 into 2 plus 1 into 1, 1 into 1, bracket complete. So what is the final answer? 1. Therefore a vector dot b vector value is 1. Next, b on a is there, so we need the magnitude of a vector. Therefore magnitude of a vector is equals to, we know the magnitude formula, square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Otherwise you can write like this also. A vector is there, so you can write a1 square plus a2 square plus a3 square, so which is equals to square root of, so x, that is a1. What is a1? 2, so it is 2 square. So next, plus y, that is a2 minus 1 minus 1 square plus z, that is a3, again 1 square, so which is equals to square root, keep it as it is. So again directly use the calculator. Therefore first 2 square in bracket 2 square plus minus 1 square in bracket minus 1 square plus 1 square, again in bracket 1 square. So answer is 6. Therefore magnitude of a vector answer is root 6. After finding a vector and magnitude of a vector dot b vector and magnitude of a vector, write the formula of projection of b on a. Therefore projection of b vector on a vector is equals to, so what is the formula for projection of b on a? Formula is a vector dot b vector, this magnitude comes in the denominator, that is magnitude of a vector. Substitute a vector dot b vector is 1 divided by magnitude of a, answer is root 6. So this is the final answer. See the next question. Find the projection of 2i plus j minus k on 4i plus 2j plus 2k. So in this example they have not mentioned a vector on b vector or b vector on a vector. So that time what to do? So in such type of example, first vector consider as a vector. A vector is equals to 2i plus 1j minus 1k. Consider second vector as b vector, 4i plus 2j plus 2k. So if I consider this as a vector and this as b vector, so that time what will happen? Find the projection of a vector on b vector. So that time apply the first formula, a on b, correct? Therefore write a1 value, a1 is 2, a2 is 1, a3 is minus 1, b1 is 4, b2 is 2 and b3 is 2. So find out a vector dot b vector first. A vector dot b vector is equals to a1 b1 plus a2 b2 plus a3 into b3. Substitute a1 2 into 4 plus a2 and b2 1 into 2 plus a3 b3 minus 1 into 2. So which is equals to, so now directly use the calculator. 2 into 4 plus 1 into 2 1 into 2 plus minus 1 into 2 minus 1 into 2. Therefore, answer is 8. A vector dot B vector, answer is 8. After that, find out magnitude of B vector. Magnitude formula is the same, square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Otherwise, you can consider as square root of B vector is there. So write b1 square plus b2 square plus b3 square. Both are same. So which is equals to, now substitute square root, keep it as it is. X means b1. What is that b1? 4. So 4 square plus y means b2, that is 2. So it is 2 square plus z means b3, that is 2. Again 2 square. So which is equals to square root, keep it as it is. Again 4 square. So 4 square plus 2 square. 2 square plus again 2 square. 2 square. So final answer is 24. Square root of 24. That is magnitude of B. Therefore, write the formula. Therefore, projection of A vector on B vector is equals to, formula is A vector dot B vector divided by this magnitude comes, magnitude of B is equals to, substitute A vector dot B vector. A vector dot B vector is 8 divided by magnitude of B is square root of 24. So this is the final answer. Next, again important for 5 marks question. Cosine angle between two vectors. Formula is cos theta is equals to A vector dot B vector divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of B. Example, see the examples. That first one, example number 1, find cosine angle between two vectors where A vector is equals to 4i minus 2j minus 3k and B vector is equals to minus 2i minus 3j plus 4k. First, A vector is equals to, write 4i minus 2j minus 3k. A1 is 4, A2 is minus 2, A3 is minus 3. Similarly, B vector is equals to 2i minus 3j plus 4k. B1 is 2, B2 is minus 3 and B3 is 4. First, we need to find A vector dot B vector. Formula is A1 into B1 plus A2 into B2 plus A3 into B3. Substitute A1 4 into B1 is 2 plus A2 minus 2 into B2 is minus 3 plus A3 minus 3 into B3 is 4. So which is equals to, now directly use the calculator. 4 into 2 plus minus 2 into minus 3 plus minus 3 into 4 into 4. So which is equals to 2. So A vector dot B vector value is 2. After that, find out magnitude of A vector. So magnitude of A vector is equals to, formula is square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Otherwise, we can write it as square root of A1 square plus A2 square plus A3 square. Both are same. So which is equals to square root, x means A1 4 square plus y means A2 minus 2 minus 2 square plus z means A3, that is minus 3 square. So which is equals to, again square root, keep it as it is. Therefore, first 4 square plus minus 2 square plus minus 3 square. Answer is 29. Square root of 29, that is a vector value, magnitude of a vector. Similarly, magnitude of b vector is equals to, again formula remains the same, square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Otherwise, square root of b vector is there, so b1 square plus b2 square plus b3 square, both are same. Now substitute, which is equals to square root of x means b1. So we know b1 is 2. So 2 square plus y means b2 minus 3. So minus 3 square plus z means b3 4. So it is 4 square, which is equals to square root, again keep it as it is. First 2 square plus minus 3 square plus 4 square. Therefore answer is 29. Therefore magnitude of b vector becomes square root of 29. After finding a vector dot b vector, magnitude of a and magnitude of b, write the formula. Cos theta is equals to, formula is a vector dot b vector divided by magnitude of a into magnitude of b. Now substitute. Therefore a vector dot b vector, what is the value of a vector dot b vector is 2. So this is 2 divided by magnitude of a root 29, magnitude of b also root 29. So this is root 29 into root 29. So this is the final answer. Further, if you want to do the simplification, so how to write, which is equals to 2 divided by common root you take. If I take the common root, you need to multiply 29 into 29. So which is equals to 2 divided by square root, keep it as it is. So 29 into 29 is 841. 841. So this is the final answer. Next important one, work done. So in all model question paper for 10 marks, it is given work done. Formula W is equals to F vector dot S vector. Remember, F means force, S means displacement. Displacement is nothing but AB vector. AB vector formula is OB vector minus OA vector. So remember this. Again dot product is there, so because of that formula becomes F1 S1 plus F2 S2 plus F3 into S3. So using this work done, there are 3 types of example. So this is the type 1. In the type 1, directly they will give F vector and directly they will give S vector. Apply the formula, easily you will get which value, work done. So see, find work done by the force F vector is equals to I plus 2j minus 3k in the direction of 2I plus j plus k. Therefore, in the solution, F vector is equals to 1I can be written as 1I plus 2j minus 3k. So here F1 becomes 1, F2 becomes 2 and F3 value becomes minus 3. Next, S vector. S vector is already given 2I plus 1j plus 1k. Therefore here S1 is 2, S2 is 1 and S3 is 1. Therefore work done formula you write, W is equals to F vector dot S vector. Formula F1 S1 plus F2 S2 plus F3 into S3. Substitute, F1 is 1, S1 is 2, F2 and S2 2 into 1 plus minus 3 into 1. So which is equals to Now directly use the calculator. Therefore first 1 into 2, 1 into 2 plus 2 into 1, 2 into 1 plus minus 3 into 1, minus 3 into 1. Final answer is 1. Therefore work done value is 1 unit. So this is the final answer. This is the type 1. Remember, in the type 1 directly they will give f vector, directly they will give s vector, apply the formula, find out the answer. Next, in type 2 again we need to find work done. Here f vector force already they will give, but instead of giving displacement, that is s vector, they are going to give 2 points, first point as well as what, second point. Therefore in the solution f vector is equals to, write 2i plus 1j minus 2k. f1 is 2, f2 is 1, and f3 is minus 2. Next, acting on a particle at first point A, that is 3 comma 2 comma 2, 3 comma 2 comma 2. So it implies that using this A vector, write the position vector OA vector. How to write? 3i plus 2j plus 2k. Next, displaces it to the point, second point I am going to consider as B, 1 3 minus 1. So it implies that write the position vector OB vector is equals to 1i plus 3j minus 1k. Now we need to find first S vector. S vector is given by what? AB vector, and AB vector is given by the formula OB minus OA vector. Correct? Here it is. S means AB. AB is OB minus of OA vector. Now substitute OB vector. So in bracket, what is that OB? 1i plus 3j minus 1k minus OA vector 3i plus 2j plus 2k. Open the bracket. So 1i plus 3j minus 1k, minus into plus is minus 3i, minus into plus is minus 2j, minus into plus is minus 2k. So now add I with I term, or subtract I with I. 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 is minus 2i. Next, j with j. 3 minus 2 is 1 times of j. K with k. Minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3 times of k. So this is S vector. So here you can write S1 is minus 2, S2 is 1, and S3 is minus 3. So after finding S, we need work done. Therefore, work done W is equals to, what is the formula? F vector dot S vector. Formula is F1 S1 plus F2 S2 plus F3 into S3. Substitute F1. Here it is. F1 is 2. S1 minus 2. So 2 into minus 2 plus F2 1 into 1. 1 into 1 plus minus 2 into minus 3, minus 2 into minus 3. So which is equals to, first 2 into minus 2 plus 1 into 1, 1 into 1 plus minus 2 into minus 3, minus 2 into minus 3. Therefore, final answer is 3. Therefore, work done W is equals to 3 units. So, this is the final answer. So, this is the type 2. Next, type 3. A particle is acted by the constant forces 3i minus j plus 2k, comma, minus I plus 3j plus k, comma, I plus j minus 2k, and is displaced from the point minus 1, 2, 3 to 2 minus 1 5, calculate total work done by the forces. So remember, in the type 3, what they will do, instead of giving only one force, here more than one force they will give. So first what we need to do is consider first force as F1, second force as F2, and third force as F3. Then find out total force by using the formula F1 plus F2 plus F3. Then find out S vector, that is AB vector. AB vector is given by the formula OB minus of OA. Then we can find the total work done. Therefore, consider F1 vector, this is F2 vector, and this is F3 vector. Then find out the total force. F is equals to F1 plus F2 plus F3. Substitute F1 value plus F2 value plus F3 value. Open the bracket. So 3i minus 1j plus 2k, plus into minus is minus 1i, plus into plus is plus 3j, plus into plus is plus 1k. Again plus into plus is plus 1i, plus into plus is plus 1j, plus into minus is minus 2k. Now go with I term. 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Otherwise here 3 is there, 3, yeah, minus 1, here plus 1. So answer is 3. So write 3i. Next j minus 1, j plus 3, again j plus 1, again you will get 3. So it is 3j. K 2, so 2. Next 1 plus 1 minus 2, minus 2, correct. 2 plus 1 minus 2, so you will get here 1, so it is 1k. So this is F vector. So write F1 value becomes 3, F2 becomes 3, and F3 becomes 1. Now A point and B point is given, so write A point. So what is that A point now? Minus 1 2 comma 3, and B point is 2 minus 1 5. 2 minus 1 5. Using that A point, write the position vector. OA vector is equals to minus 1i plus 2j plus 3k. Write OB vector. OB vector is 2i minus 1j plus 5k. Now find out displacement. Yes, can be given by the formula AB. AB is given by the formula OB minus of OA vector. So first write OB, 2i minus 1j plus 5k minus OA vector minus 1i plus 2j plus 3k. Next, open the bracket. So 2i minus 1j plus 5k, minus into minus is plus 1i, minus into plus is minus 2j, minus into plus is minus 3k. Add I term with I. 2 plus 1, 3i, minus 1 minus 2, minus 3j, 5 minus 3 plus 2k. So this is which vector? S vector. So write S1 is 3, S2 is minus 3, and S3 is 2. Now total, calculate total work done. Therefore W is equals to formula F vector dot S vector. So formula goes to F1 S1 plus F2 S2 plus F3 into S3. Substitute F1. F1 is 3, S1 is 3. So 3 into 3 plus F2 3, S2 minus 3. So 3 into minus 3 plus F3 1, S3 2. So 1 into 2. So which is equals to. So 3 into 3 plus 3 into minus 3 minus 3 plus 1 into 2, 1 into 2. Therefore final answer is 2. Therefore total work done value is 2. So this is the final answer. So it is 2 units. This is how we need to solve which type of example, type 3. So please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.